To watch all of my exclusive content not featured here on my channel, log on to my website at imjustheretomake-you-think.com/films.
Now, I'm going to mention a name that, remember back in the biblical days, they said about Moses, do not speak his name. Cross his name off every wall. Now, this brother has been making a lot of noise. I mentioned his name before. Believe it or not, it mysteriously doesn't come out. The brother Dane Calloway.
Uh-oh.
Now, I know, and maybe we can't go deep into it, but he is raising some serious questions about Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway. And it's related to the slavery historical portrayal.
The only realistic reason why you would believe that your ancestors were captured by a few pale faces that traveled to some parts of Africa during a said time of no wars occurring in Africa, and then brought here to America to slave for them, or rather work for them, was because a stranger told you that.
But when I look at Brother Dane Calloway with millions of views, and I walk down 125th Street and people say, well, aren't we the Aborigine? I recognize that what he's been doing is dangerous.
I was looking to watch some wretchedness, you know, what's going on in the entertainment world, because I haven't been keeping up a little bit lately. And I stumbled across it. I type on it because this person, you may have heard of this person, and I want y'all to go, man. I'm gonna put that link to this actual video in this video in the description box, and I'm also put Dane Calloway. Go and watch this man's channel, man. This dude is phenomenal, and he don't get the accolade and his flowers right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude gives some powerful information, some common sense. Go dig deep and research. Maybe even have to spend a couple dollars on research if you truth seeking. Not fact checking, truth seeking, because there's a difference. And I learned that. And it was confirmed that I learned that because when I watched this video, it was said. It blew my wig back. That was the most important thing out of the video that blew my wig back, because the information that he bringing forth, I'm hip to it because I've been studying and listening to him and going to the places he told me to go to and talk to my bro Truth, because Truth put me on Dane Calloway. And everybody know me, who know Truth, is a pretty intelligent dude, you know what I'm saying? So when I went and I looked at the video and he got to breaking down, and he just said it. He was like, there's a difference between truth and fact.
There's a difference between fact and truth now. Fact is debatable because a fact is based off someone else's opinion. When in turn, truth is non-debatable because it makes logical sense.
And I had to pause and I said, hold on, Dad, you losing me here. I paused it, I processed it, and I said, you know what the fuck? It is. Because truth lies under the realm of common sense. Fact is, somebody say something, you fact. But that's opinion. Truth is when you could go and look at it and say, right there, 1 + 1 = 2. Truth. Different from the phrase to say, man, P. Diddy, if you got, and they're gonna say, fact. He just stamping the approval of opinion with fact.
We are black. And what does that mean? Well, I use the word black, and I use that too loosely because I don't like the word.
What's a good word? The shadows.
No, I am. You call me Negro, you call me nigger, you call me colored boy, you call me black, you call me African. I'm not an African.
I was up in Pine Ridge with Russell Means at the Sundance.
One of my dearest friends.
I took my wife and my son. My son knew how to go in the wilderness and build a tent where they stayed. I watched my wife. They put a blanket over her arm because she has Indian roots. And they danced. My wife had never danced. But there she was with the women.
In the circle.
In the circle of the Sioux Oglala Nation. And I watched my wife reach down in her roots. And you could not tell that she was not one of the Oglala Sioux women as she danced with them.
You know what, brother? If you were to walk into any mosque in America and you just laid your hands on the first person or the third person or the fifth person that you see, you realize that you're laying your hands on a Native American?
I believe.
There were only 8% of the slaves that came to America. So how is it that there are so many more people that they claim are black or African Americans? I think they got the numbers wrong because a lot of Native Americans are the ones that they're counting as black folks too. As black folks too. As black folks too.
And I'm here with a powerful brother. What's your name again, sir?
Lionel Van Dam.
Lionel Van Dam. And you are how old today?
85.
You are 85. Something that was very interesting that you said to me the last time I was here to see my grandmother, and we talked a little bit about the Native American Indians. And when you told me you was a Native American, it really, hold up, say that again.
Cherokee Indian.
Cherokee Indian. When did you learn you was a Cherokee Indian?
My mother. With my mother at 3 years old.
So when you was 3 years old, your mother let you know?
Yes.
Have you ever been to some of the powwows that's out there?
Yes, I have.
What can you tell us about it?
Powwows, reunion of all the tribes, all the Cherokee Nation. We stick together like glue. We feed the nation of our people, and we take care of our people, and we never give up. I'll die an Indian, and that's it. I don't care what my complexion is. It doesn't matter. My kids are Indian, and I'm Indian.
Care for your grandma on your daddy's side?
Oh, grandma white was, oh Lord, she was going me middle to the black grandchildren.
Her little black grandkids?
Yeah, she wasn't dark, she was Indian, you know, color. Grandmama was from
Indian color?
Yeah, grandmama used to have my flare tail dreads and meat, would make meat. She had a nice shape, don't get me wrong.
She had a nice shape?
Yeah.
Long hair?
Yeah, her hair was just like somebody crafted.
So she had curly hair?
Yes,
so she was Indian?
Yeah, she was an Indian. And grandma called me middle of the woods. That's Maddie I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She called me, not Maddie.
Lou.
Yeah, that's my Wallace wife I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Okay. She called her little black grandson.
Cause y'all the darkest one.
Yeah.
And she light skinned like an Indian.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, to call a person of color like myself or others black was considered derogatory. That's just a fact. You know, you call somebody black, those were fighting words. Those were fighting words.
Can you name any other group or, a group of people, no matter their skin complexion, that are being labeled primarily as the name of two continents? Not two countries, two continents. That is called a misnomer, which is the act of applying a wrong name to some person or thing. This should be a major red flag to you. And why do you continuously call yourselves black people and allow strangers to also continuously call you black when your skin complexion is realistically different shades of the color brown? That means that there is no such thing as black people. It doesn't exist. I'll explain. Before we were called black here in America, we were lawfully called Indian, mulatto, Negro, and then colored, right? Then some mysterious things happened in history where our very own people began to claim that they were black and proud, right? The etymology of the word black means colorless or the absence of color, which is true because if you were cut all the lights out, you would only see darkness. So if we were just being lawfully labeled as colored previously and now gravitating towards calling ourselves black, which is the absence of color, then we are inadvertently placing ourselves in a state of not being present, non-existent when it comes to our actual identities. And even more importantly, when it comes to law.
Shalom, shalom, assalamu alaikum to the family. This is the elder out of New Orleans coming to you with another informative video. Peace, blessings, and love to our melanated family. All praises to our Creator and our ancestors. Family, this video gonna be about the true Native Americans, and that is us. That's right. We were already here in America, even ancient America. History is of melanated, dark-skinned people, starting with the Olmec civilization, the Mayan civilization, the Aztec civilization, also the Iroquois Indians, the Seminole Indians, the Blackfoot Indians, the Navajos, the Choctaw, the Cherokees, not these $5 Indians, European people that call themselves Indians. They are not the original people of this land, Europeans. You was not no Indians over in Europe. The original people of this land was melanated people that looked just like me, same color. Even Columbus said so, and they know too. That's right. This is our home that was stolen, and then they put a lot of us into slavery, took our land. When you see those cowboy Indians, the Indians fighting the cowboys, they was fighting us. That's right. All out west, California, Colorado, Nevada, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Look at the names in Florida. Look at the names in Oklahoma, even in New Orleans. Chapatula, Chippewa, that's Indian names. Alabama, even Mississippi, got Native American names that came from melanated people that was already here. That's right. That's the lie. They try to tell us that we all came from Africa. Biggest lie ever told.
Hi, my name is Freddie, and Dane is my grandson, my oldest grandchild. And I was born in Florence, South Carolina. I was born in 1936. My great-great-grandmother was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. Although I didn't know her, but I did know my grandmother. She had a lot of Indian in her. And she is from the Florence area also. My great-grandmother and my grandmother.
I'm just here to make you think.